welcome to our vlog, which is our video blog. One of the things that we were going to be talking about this month is suicide prevention. So September is Suicide Prevention Month, so we had a couple questions that people had reached out and asked us that we wanted to be able to answer. The first question that I wanted to address was, who is at risk for suicide? So I think when we often think about suicide, one of the first things that our mind goes to is teenagers, right? Teenagers tend to be a group of people, well, let's say even young adults, so 15 to 25, that we can see a lot of angst as they're transitioning with life. They might not have the same kind of emotional regulation skills and life perspective to be able to see that life moves on. So that's where our mind typically goes, and that's certainly a group that's at risk. But actually, the research shows that the group that is most at risk for suicide are individuals over the age of 65, specifically Caucasian men. And so for many people, that's a little bit of a shock, and that's where there's a lot of risk, because that's a population that many people think, oh, they're in retirement, they're in their golden years, this is a great time for them, and actually there's a lot of suffering. So that's a population that certainly can be at risk for suicidal thought and then actually implementing suicide. Another stat, if I can go to that for a minute, is that every year 800,000 people end up dying by suicide. And for every suicide that actually is completed, there's a full 25 attempts that happen. And so it really is a staggering thing to think how many people are suffering alone. And so another group that is particularly at risk is one in which, in general, they're pretty optimistic, they're pretty happy, but they've just gone through an incredibly shocking life event. And so couples where they're trying so hard and they've just experienced kind of the trauma of knowing that the relationship's going to end, that's a group that's at risk. Or someone that just lost their job and they don't know how they're going to pay their bills. Or specifically people that are struggling with tremendous shame. I think that's probably the thing that I see the most, is that people are going, I just don't think I have anything to offer, and I actually think that I'll be doing everyone a favor. And the most heartbreaking part about it is that that's so far from the truth. In fact, so many of us could not think of something more painful than to lose someone to suicide, and so a lot of it is understanding where that person's brain is at the moment, and just being able to provide care and know, nope, your life is worth it. And I love the phrase that tomorrow needs you. That's such a great slogan, because I think when people see that, they're really able to see their value and have hope there. So shoot us over some more questions. You can always email us or tune into our blog for more questions like this during Suicide Prevention Month. Thank you.